Picture this. You've just landed in your dream destination, ready to kick off the vacation of a lifetime. But then, disaster strikes, your luggage vanishes, or you're hit with a medical emergency. You think, it's fine, I have travel insurance. But what if I told you that one tiny mistake, a simple oversight in how you bought your policy, could cause your entire claim to be denied? That single misstep could be the difference between a funny story you tell later and a full-blown financial nightmare. You could be on the hook for tens of thousands in medical bills or completely stranded with no way home. In this video, I'm going to share the top tricks to sidestep that catastrophe. We're going to turn that confusion into confidence so you can travel with absolute peace of mind. Alright, first things first. The most common mistake has nothing to do with which company you pick, but when you pick it. So, trick number 1 is simple. Buy your insurance the moment you book your trip. Why the rush? Because buying early unlocks the best perks. Many policies offer a waiver for pre-existing medical conditions, but only if you buy the plan within 14 to 21 days of your initial trip payment. Miss that window, and a flare-up of an old back problem might not be covered. This is also your only shot at getting the cancel for any reason upgrade, also known as CFAR. It's an add-on that gives you incredible flexibility, but it's a time-sensitive benefit. Procrastinating is one of the worst things you can do here. It kills your options and leaves you exposed. Next up, you have to know what you're actually buying. Insurance policies are filled with confusing terms, but let's focus on two you absolutely have to get right: trip cancellation and cancel for any reason. Standard trip cancellation is your basic coverage. It pays you back for non-refundable costs if you have to cancel for a covered reason. Think a sudden illness or a death in the family. The key words there are covered reason. If you get cold feet about traveling or your dog sitter bails, standard cancellation won't do a thing for you. And that brings us to trick number 2. Figure out if you need cancel for any reason CFAR coverage. This optional upgrade lets you cancel for, well, any reason at all: fear, a sudden change of heart, you name it, and get back a huge chunk of your money, usually between 50% and 75%. It does cost more, but it buys you a level of freedom that standard policies just can't match. Just remember, you have to buy it early and cancel at least 48 hours before you're set to leave. You wouldn't wear ski boots to a beach party, right? So why buy a generic insurance policy for a specialized trip? Trick number 3 is to match your insurance to your travel style. A basic policy will likely leave you high and dry if you get hurt while bungee jumping or scuba diving. For that, you'll need a plan with an adventure sports add-on. Likewise, if you're taking a cruise, you'll want a policy that covers cruise-specific problems, like missing a port departure because your flight was delayed. Take a second to think about your destination, your planned activities, and your health. Don't just grab the cheapest plan you find. Those bargain bin policies often have massive deductibles and low coverage limits that could leave you seriously underinsured. Finding these tips helpful so far? If so, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. I drop new videos every week with travel advice designed to save you money and stress, and your support helps me keep the lights on. You wouldn't buy the first car you test drive. So, for trick number 4, know your options. Camaraderie Health Agency does not carry all of the travel insurance carriers that are available, but you can go to our website at www.camaraderiehealthagency.com to learn more about travel insurance and our plans that we do carry. You can talk with a licensed insurance broker. We believe in transparency. Also, you can use a comparison websites like SquareMouth, Insure My Trip, and TravelInsurance.com are your best friends here. They let you line up dozens of plans side by side. But don't just sort by price and call it a day. Use the filters. You can specifically look for plans with pre-existing condition waivers, CFAR coverage, or adventure sports add-ons. You can also read real customer reviews and see which companies actually pay out their claims without a fight. This is, hands down, the fastest way to find a policy that gives you what you need without breaking the bank. A higher price tag doesn't always mean better coverage, and a comparison site is the best tool to find the hidden gems. Our final trick is probably the most important one. When you look at a policy, your eyes might jump to the trip cancellation amount. but where you really need to focus is the medical coverage. Trick number 5 is to demand high medical and evacuation limits. If you're traveling abroad, your health insurance from back home is basically on vacation, too. It likely won't cover you. A medical emergency in another country can be financially catastrophic. For any international trip, you should be looking for a plan with at least $50,000 in emergency medical coverage. And don't overlook medical evacuation. This covers the insane cost of getting you to a proper hospital or, in a true worst-case scenario, all the way back home. A medical flight can easily top $100,000. If your policy is weak on evacuation coverage, it's practically worthless in a serious emergency. So, let's bring it all home. Buy early. Know the difference between standard cancellation and the CFAR escape hatch. Match the policy to your specific trip. Use comparison sites to find the best value. And whatever you do, prioritize high medical and evacuation coverage. Following these steps takes the guesswork out of buying travel insurance. It puts you in control, ensuring that if things go sideways, you're actually protected. The whole point is to have peace of mind, so you can stop worrying about the what-ifs and get back to being excited about your trip. What's the one travel insurance feature you absolutely can't live without? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and travel safe. You are invited to subscribe to Camaraderie Health Agency YouTube channel or go to www.camaraderiehealthagency.com or call 224-433-5754.